Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. We are in trial. We are back to trial. So, this is still the day where Katie has been doing, where Katie's been pulling a lot of talking, but thankfully it was less heavy on you than you thought it would be. It's still leaning more towards your characters, but
oh yeah.
Thankfully, I was in there to intersperse things, and I will be for this as well for a little bit. Because there's another witness. There's a first witness.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So let's go prove Maya innocent and expose Morgan Fay for the bitch she is.
Woohoo!
Yay, we're ruining a village.
Yeah! Fight the power.
Fight the power. It's Maya's and Pearl's village.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up.
You can't decide on which powers to fight. Sometimes you just have to choose the battle that's right before you.
I know. And I mean, Morgan is Morgan's a piece of work. So let's go.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. This is a Christian Minecraft server to steal a line, don't you know? The commentator I've been watching lately very sarcastically refers to his channel and his streams as a Christian Minecraft server. It makes me laugh so hard.
Well, if this is a Christian Minecraft server, it has been nice knowing you. I need to leave.
Nothing against Christianity, by the way.
I am a Christian, but I am not a good Christian. I need to go.
I've never been baptized. So that's a little horse shit coming from me. Ugh.
I'm bad at my religion.
I'm bad at my religion. Stop that. Oh, you stop it. Nick.
Yeah?
Did you know that Von Karma's daughter's only 18? Just like me?
Yeah. Why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. Again.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya. For all that you've been through.
Why don't you tell her that, Nick?
Hey, Maya. You know...
Good morning!
Fuck. I forgot Pearl busted in. I was just like, I hope the next line is something that will cut off that heartfelt little bit. And, yeah, it's Pearl.
Two of you look like you're doing so well today. I'm happy for you.
Hey, morning, Pearly.
You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Huh? What do you mean?
My mother is coming to show her support.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
Person you... Oh, Nick.
Pearl, no.
Oh, Nick.
What do I do? How do we
Oh,
stop this?
you can't. It would
Oh,
break.
no.
Nick, it would break her heart.
Oh.
I'll tell you more about it later, okay?
Okay.
Kind of not important right now.
Yeah.
But Pearly, not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright. I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two for your alone time.
Ugh, thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
You'll see.
Oh no. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
Don't be foolish. You foolish fool wearing those foolishly foolish clothes.
Franzi, you have to know what's going on there.
The famous one is me. I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago.
Oh, that sounds similar to somebody, doesn't it, Nick?
Nope.
Boy.
Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma.
Damn, Mia.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
It's true what they say. Women are really scary when they fight.
Oh, yeah. Bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro. Bitches be crazy. I say this...
Especially when one of them is dead.
Yeah. I say this as a fellow bisexual, Nick. Bitches be crazy. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
All right. Let's hear it. Hopefully it has no whip.
Prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What?
But, Ms. Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that it wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand.
Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Witness, name and occupation.
My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah!
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is... yes, that is... Ah!
You... be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Also, hey, Eric! It's been a while, man.
Hey!
It's been a while, man. How you doing?
What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fay, while at...
Shoot. Sorry.
It's okay.
Maya Fay, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Order! 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 Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time, and how do you get your hair around the tire that you're wearing? That back view of her head, man. Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Just now, you said those two. Who were those two people you were referring to?
I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Lod is not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Faye?
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point. At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. She's getting a little British.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of that room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue.
During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however.
The witness was lying to cover the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? So you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Ow!
The witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later.
Could you please stop hitting me with the whip?
Then stop asking stupid questions.
It's not... Oh, I'm the judge! Do you whip the judges in Germany?
Perhaps you should ask if they ask stupid questions.
Mr. Wright, please do something.
What do you want me to do?
Anything.
I can try the time turner.
I don't... That will just take it back to before I get whipped, and then I'll get hit again.
Yeah, but then you can not ask something.
Oh. Compelling, but I could disrupt the flow of time and therefore the court case, and I have a responsibility as a judge.
All right, well, the offer stands.
I'll keep it in mind. Yes, very well.
Ugh, why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, but yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way that she could have escaped from you that so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Yeah.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However...
You fainted.
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy? Witness, elaborate on the point for us.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means that she's already it means that she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't gonna come back and bite us in the butt.
Nick, you can say ass. It's okay.
Bite us in the ass.
I love the emphasis you put on that. Bite us in the ass.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where'd the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, yes. That is... Ah! I didn't even finish my
quiet,
sentence.
you.
I didn't even finish my thought. Miss Von Karma, please, I beg of you.
Now then, what the escapee had done,
Hang on a second.
It's okay.
My eyes just went cross-eyed.
Oh, I hate that. It's okay. Take a sec. Reboot.
Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone?
Who was it?
Prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eenie Miney? I think you can see where this is headed.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay. So my name is, Eenie Miney. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the University?
What is this parapsychology? She looks like the movie's mascot girl.
Holy shit.
That's
I'm not
fantastic.
gonna be able to unsee it.
That's fantastic.
Let's see. Like, I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is that correct? Like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine. For my sake.
Oh, do you want the whip now?
I have a feeling it's headed my way regardless.
Yes, I do believe it is, Mr. Wright, so at least I'm biting the bullet. For your sake.
They're all it's good and holy. Please make the whip disappear.
I can't do that. That is beyond my power.
What about the badger?
The badger can only do so much, Mr. Wright, and I fear he would fall to her.
Oh, fuck.
I want to see that, Franzi versus the blue badger. And then her horrified face as its head comes toppling off and there's nothing inside of it.
Fucking love the blue badger.
Fucking live action movie gave me super trauma about the blue badger. Like Investigations already didn't. Jesus Christ. The live action just upped the ante on that shit. Fucking demon. Yeah. Blue badger for Tagen.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. So I was happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Nick, I don't think he gets it.
I don't think so.
Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Miney. She was the nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness.
Fucking shocking.
Let the judge say fuck.
I was, like, unironically waiting for that, honestly. I was, like, just in the back of my head, I was like, man, I wish someone would just say, let the judge say fuck.
It was someone in the gallery.
Holy shit.
That soul probably, unfortunately, was then escorted out.
Yeah,
but he at least got his point across. Bless his heart.
Yes, he did. Let the judge say fuck. What did I come into? You came into Ace Attorney. Welcome into Crazy Town. Oh, sorry. Line read again.
Like, yeah. In your testimony, you had mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court about what this terrible thing was? I am sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she told me.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Beanie? She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that the spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimony points to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one big lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find the one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drivel.
Franzi Limericks, my favorite. I couldn't even say that if I wasn't voice acting. If I tried to read that straight, I'd be like, my tongue would just break. Francisca, please.
I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
That was because of your, sesame allergy, was it?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Opium?
Those poppy seeds you ate.
Poppies. Opium?
Like, that's right. I, think there were sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that I was going to totally be a seedy. It was going to be to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
Franzi's unimpressed.
Yeah, Franzi's like, a premonition. Bah! Hogwash. Spirit channeling, however.
No, she was like, seedy. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare try to make a pun. Only I could do that.
Does she make puns?
Unintentionally.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think she willingly makes puns. It's very
No.
out of character for her. I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Damn it, chat. Chat's like, that's a bit seedy if you ask me. Perfect. You are in the right mindset. This game is full of puns. Bravo. Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? I'm going to ignore the call of opium from the gallery because that is a very illegal substance.
Do you know the time?
Oh, sorry. I clicked fast.
Like maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.
Yeah, like my stomach was totally ready for like food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant the time, what time it was when the someone came into your room.
Oh, so like that's what you meant. Like you should have been more like clear about it.
I'm really starting to hate the word like.
I was waiting.
Sorry, my bad.
I was waiting for you to snap. Not, damn it, chat.
No, it's okay. Like it's really.
Ah, this again. She just trails off.
Huh?
That's it. Why did you stop mid-sentence?
Again.
For like the 20th time.
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
Never mind.
Witness, about this person who entered the side room.
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess.
You guess. Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First of all, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I am an only child.
You okay there, Nick? You sounded pretty pissed.
I am so done with this bitch.
Oh, shit, Nick. Easy. Reel it back.
More than that, she managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright?
The defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of time. Now then, witness. What did you feel when you saw Miss Meeny Miney?
You were happy in a sad way.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing their dead loved ones alive again?
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult? But I, like, know all about the Quran channeling technique. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah. Like, what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? So you really didn't think anything strange of this whole occurrence? Or of this whole encounter?
No.
Just that.
Like,
just that.
What?
Just that dead ass. No. It was just so deadpan and like dreamy at the same time. Just no. Like, no thoughts, head empty. Brain scrambled egg. Holy shit. That was incredible.
like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But... Yow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase objection. You could try using that for once in a using that once in a while.
Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Oh yeah.
It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Nick. You're going to be a role model for attorneys, young day. Phoenix. And you're just gonna teach them how to bullshit their way. You truly are. You truly are. Your great-grandfather's grandson. Because I personally don't know about theater, but English is all about bullshitting your way through life.
I mean, theater, I would imagine it's a fake it till you make it situation, considering you actually have to act.
Yeah, I actually don't know any, well, I know, like, people from high school, but I'm not, like, really friends with anybody that actually went into theater. All right.
Me either.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Wright. Ms. Miney, please amend your testimony.
Look, like, okay. I'm, like, totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all. And, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal.
So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance?
Like, yeah. Nothing was, like, weird.
Brains are normal, right?
Huh? Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong.
That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't have to press that statement to make the point. Really? It wasn't fucking normal? Or,
Not at
like,
all.
everything was totally normal? Again, brains are fine.
That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni.
Huh? Well, what are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
Please go on and make us some fries. Shit. Frosties too.
It's well-constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now? Are we, Phoenix?
Yeah, you can't copyright them.
Sorry, Mia. Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is the picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray.
Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood that you saw in your testimony? Are you really testifying and not lying? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted that right off the bat.
Order! Order! Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney?
I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me.
That. Ah!
What are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. A lot of people do when they get on the stand, though.
Good point. I'm thinking of one April May.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with your testimony.
If you please.
Ugh. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be.
I'm taking the whip for you.
Thank you. Just time turner.
I have a duty as the judge.
Okay.
Did her hat just change into a sheet, then back into a hat? No, she's stretching it out. It's like it's a beret, correct?
Yeah, it is a beret.
It's a beret. So they're aren't they pretty malleable?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had one at one point. I have not.
I still have mine.
Oh, you still have yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You showed it to me. It looks super cute on you. Yeah, berets are pretty malleable.
Like, the side room was, kind of dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister... Yeah, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
What a saint you are. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. Even though it was broad fucking daylight.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? All right, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness.
Oh,
What?
She is not magic. I said, oh, she is not magic at all.
No. Ah, yes. The bass kicks in.
Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright outside that room.
Thank you, Nick.
Or inside that room.
Don't push your subjective opinion onto this court.
Francie, it was a fact.
That's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's?
You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Little?
Okay.
Actually, now that I think about it, I know I've looked up her height before, but... Yeah, that is pretty funny coming from,
Francie, who's very small.
Francie, who is... Francisca, who is... Come on now. 5'4".
Yeah.
And Nick is 5'9", 5'10".
5'9".
5'9", yeah. She just looks taller because of her heels.
Yep.
But no, Francie's 5'4". She's small.
Ugh. Can't breathe. Let me out of here. you didn't see the blood.
Like, yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well.
That,
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. And I...
Oh, you already read that.
Yeah.
It's okay. You got zealous.
I've done that.
I've done that. I've done that too.
Now we've both done that.
Yep.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time?
You did that with Gant quite a few times. You were just very excited to voice him.
Look. Look. He's a jovial old man. How can you not? He's a jovial, murderous old man, but...
Yeah.
Well, she, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray.
In the head. Brains were everywhere.
But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said that she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah.
Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess, like, talking about her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
She says with her whip at the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean?
When you...
We're going to the crime scene.
Yeah.
It just hit me. Like, while this dialogue was going on, I was like, where is the Oh my god, I remember!
I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chambers, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
You answered rather quickly. Now what?
Press harder.
Think harder. I know you can remember something.
Look harder!
Don't you dare use Rafiki for her. How dare.
I couldn't think of a Palpatine thing. Other than, like, do it! And then, you know, shitty lines from episode 9, but we don't talk about episode 9.
What episode 9?
Yeah, exactly. Shame that the new Star Wars trilogy is never getting an ending.
Well,
Shame that Rise of the Skywalker was canceled. I've never seen you so angry. Oh, man.
I, like, totally can't.
that's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly in this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? Yes.
I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Well, lucky for you, Nick, we do know. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber.
I don't think I need to press her on this. I think I can just present.
Yeah.
Yep.
I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie.
Huh?
Take a look at this urn.
Like, urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So? Like, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn-out old urn?
Franzi, I thought you were cultured and studied.
Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that you had really been walking. I propose that if you had really been walking around the winding way at that time, there was no way you couldn't have not seen this person.
This adorable little girl.
Little girl.
I'd like to introduce someone to you.
She's currently channeling somebody, so she looks a little different, but...
This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Morgan is in the gallery having an aneurysm.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just so happened to break this urn.
Oh. Ow!
Wait, she broke the urn?
Yep. She accidentally knocked it over with her ball.
Yeah.
And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
Our poor cute little face.
Poor little Pearl.
Oh, wipe your tears, Pearly.
What?
I love that animation. She looks like a fucking ghost.
Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, then I have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. Oh, shit. Sorry. Accidentally clicked on Steam there for a second. Popped right up from my window.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
A witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
Hell no.
Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here.
That hell no came quick. I've played the series, like, a lot. I forget random things and I remember random things. And I remember this one. Contradiction? Where's the contradiction?
In her testimony. Now.
Yep.
Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you said the following statement.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So, like, what does that have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way.
But look at the meta guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Don't ask a question off of baseless assumption, if you please. Well, since I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Take this blue finger.
And put it there.
Put it in the channeling chamber.
Miss Miney was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order! 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 That's... Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
Full body flashback. You had to, like, for some reason, just behind this folding screen wouldn't do. Like, you had to be, like, pixel perfect on the DS. It was so weird.
Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen? Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, Slimeball.
Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying...
Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Miss Miney. How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside of this box.
Ah! That tiny box? No person could fit in that.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. Mata disproved that. Disproved you when she was hiding from me in there.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it had nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes.
And now I present a piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
The folding screen.
Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any way any evidence is in that old thing.
This... What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
Hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
Nick's starting to get smarmy.
The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and into the box. Miss Miney. You were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order! So what do you say? All right.
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney?
That is exactly what I am saying. Miss Edie Miney. You were hiding inside this clothing box long. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that is the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposal. Or a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the scene of the crime, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. Is not possible for one person to do all by herself.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Oh, wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
Well, you can't be serious.
Miss Miney, you had an accomplice.
This person?
If it wasn't someone from Karine Village, you wouldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't from someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have had the box to use.
Morgan Faye.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it? Oh, I can't do that screen right now.
That's okay. We already said we wouldn't be voicing some breakdowns.
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself in the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes.
Mr. Wright, who is your co-counsel?
Pearl Fey.
She looks a bit tall.
She's channeling.
There's a dead person in my court.
Yes.
This might as well happen. At this point, I think Aji would just be like, ah, fuck it.
Dr. Gray was actually not dead yet. Or yet dead. Either one. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. That is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. That is why, upon hearing the shot, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Morgan Fay chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say?
This is the truth behind this murder.
Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Ah!
Oh, you simple-minded fool. I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Ms. Von Karma? Surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think anyone of the Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very critical area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was going to say. And, oh, one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
motive that... I can't say she had no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this.
I believe it's newspaper clipping 2.
Yeah.
Because it talks about both of them, my niece sisters, getting in the accident.
Just as I thought, you bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right?
Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name.
I mean, she remembered it.
Do you think I did this just to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps.
Excuse me?
I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought that the spirit, thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence that he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona. However, you... Ow!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should have really learned your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney. Mia, bail. Yep.
Your Honor, please, allow the defense one more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculous, messed up plan for a murder. But I know you. Regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this?
Yes.
I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. You can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late.
Oh my god, your Edie's going creepy again. Oh no. We're nearly at the end of the trial, too.
No, we're not. We still got...
Alex.
My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. A fallen karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have a will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Shut up, witness. Shut your mouth. I've gotten hit so many times because of you. You do not speak in my court. Okay. It is about quitting time, and my mod is pulling a lot of the weight.
My voice is going.
I could tell because your Nick voice was getting deeper than it normally did. So, yeah, we will finish up the trial next time. I actually don't know how long it is next time, so maybe start the third fucking case. Maybe not. I honestly don't remember. So we'll see. But in any case, Katie, you don't need to say anything else. I don't want you hurting yourself any further. A round of applause for Katie pulling her fucking weight here. I know I was pretty quiet through most of it. This is gonna happen sometimes. We did divide the roles pretty evenly. But we knew there were gonna be some cases where people were talking to themselves a lot. When we hit the yeah, thank you, chat. When we hit the investigations games, 1 and 2, oh, I'm gonna be the dead one. Katie was very sweet to lessen my load, because I wanted to voice like pretty much one of my favorite characters, and Katie's like, "You will literally die. Please let me take this character." Yeah. So, yeah, because she's like one of my favorites, but in like the whole series, but I really appreciate Katie being like, "You'll die." You're voicing 2 out of the 3 main characters that are on screen. You will die. So, yeah, it happens. I mean, this is kind of what was going on with Turnabout Goodbyes with me and Von Karma's voice. Monfred's, not Francie's.
Yeah.
Monfred's growly demon voice. So yeah, we will finish up this crime next time. See how long it takes. Maybe we'll start case 3. Who knows? So thank you guys so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment about how amazing my mod is. I normally don't comment beg, but like, honestly, she pulled her weight here 10,000%. So she definitely deserves kudos. Thank you guys so much. We will see you the day after tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Have a good one, guys, and take it easy.